Just gonna show you today what I spent some time on this weekend. Here's the IP to connect to. I'm gonna leave this server open, so you guys can come check it out if you want. This is gonna be a Redstone clock, basically a binary clock for those of you who kind of know what that is. But there's the IP. I'll put it in the description too. But so I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little walk around before we see before we see the board. So originally I did one that was only one number, or a 7-segment display, but I didn't really like that because you had more numbers to use. But so I added on that little one right there, so I could go up to 15 using a 4-bit counter or binary display. So props to somebody. I gotta put it in link. I'll figure out who, but I used kind of the basic overall design that they used, and so here's my board, my connections, each segment right here, and then here's the decimal decoder. Basically right here I have these. If you flipped a switch on right here, then they would turn on the respective segments for that number. So like if I turned on 7, boom, it would turn on 7. And so there's that. And then in my first one that I built that only went up to 9, I used basically one gate with just a bunch of crap. Just it was so messy and unorganized. I just had one line of outputs and the 4 inputs for the binary, and just somehow wired it to make it work for 9. And so this time I decided to make gates for each one, and so this took up a lot more space, as you can see, but I don't know, I think I kind of like it better because I can understand it more. So I have 15 gates, one for each number, and then the hard part was wiring them. So here's my clock right here, and then it goes into here, are my T flip-flops, give me my binary outputs, and then here, these big fat lanes right here are running power. This is just my power from each, my first binary, second one, third, fourth, so on. And this, I have ground power. There's probably a better way I could have set this up, but just as of right now, this is how I figure out the best way. And then this is the same thing, same power going to this layer of gates. Then I have one above that goes to this top few layers of gates. I'll show you those right now. So this goes to this top layer of gates. Oh, great. And then I also have this one, which is ridiculous, go to that layer of gates. So everything gets power, everything needed the 4 inputs, and it was able to basically power the clock. So let's see, at about 7, 8, I'll go and show you it when it gets there, and I'll show you a run through and then be done. I'm gonna leave this server open for a bit. You guys can come and check it out, look at the wiring and whatnot. Just do whatever you want, basically. And then after that, I'm gonna actually put on my old SMP server that I hosted for a little bit. That's gonna come online soon, and so if you guys want to join that, that'd be sweet. but yeah. So anyway, 15. Let's go ahead and get a look at that. I think we missed 0, but I'll just let you guys watch this real quick. The delay's not too bad on most of them, but alright guys, well that's it right there. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I'll leave this open. Come check it out. Look in the description. Thanks.